Tonight, the tournament thunders on as Comedy Central Sports presents BattleBots heavyweight action. There's anarchy in the air as Panic Attack 3 and Frenzy duke it out. Suicidal Tendencies looks to trash Biohazard. And Killer Hertz and Gold Digger, they have a head-on collision inside the BattleBots. This Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by the United States Army. Be all you can be. It's Las Vegas, it's the All-American Sport Park. It's 30 minutes of mechanized savagery. Welcome to BattleBots, everyone. I'm Sean Salisbury alongside my partner, Bill Dwyer. And with the new season in full swing, we'll have twice as many machines joining the ranks.
And now that BattleBots is an international sensation, many countries are eager to make a name for themselves. Well, tonight, Britain makes its presence known in the heavyweight division. And you might find their overall view of the sport is, well, unique.
It's been great. It's got me interviews, it's got me jobs. It's actually even got me women, if you can believe that.
Diverse.
I'm very much one of the ones to get my hands dirty, and I'm not so good on the technical side.
Compassionate.
It's only at these sort of meetings where you can meet people who really understand what you've done.
But like any good gathering,
this is a great chance to get drunk with people who are like-minded.
That's right. It's the Midland Fighting League's pub powwow. An excuse for robot builders to mix tech talk.
British engineering at its best.
Testosterone, and to tie one on.
We've had between 5 and 15 points, and we've been playing around with robots.
Well, bigger brother from Brighton, England has already run over Mahler 51-50 in a major upset. And now Frenzy faces the newest British heavyweight, Panic Attack 3.
Frenzy's builder Patrick Campbell is a free swinger with his titanium axe. He wears aggression like a badge of honor. Look for him to strike early and often. Kim Davies brings his robot, Panic Attack 3, stateside from South Wales. Panic Attack's got powerful electronic lifting spikes, sleek wedges on his sides, and once he gets under, he will take over.
Let's go box side.
Team Frenzy, you suffered some damage in your last bout. Did you get it all taken care of before today?
Yeah, we're 100% functional, ready to go.
Way to go. Any strategy in the match?
Hit him hard, hit him often.
I love it. Pound with that meat tenderizer.
Yeah, we got an axe to grind.
Nice.
Yes,
nice.
they
Good
do.
luck.
The UK's Panic Attack 3 and the USA's Frenzy are raring to do it. Let's go down to Mark Biro for the introduction.
This BattleBots matchup is in the heavyweight division. Introducing, in the red square to my right, the titanium tsunami that will send opponents on a one-way trip to hell. It's Panic Attack 3. And in the blue square, when push comes to shove, robotic annihilation is his only true love. Here is Frenzy.
Panic Attack's driver, Kim Davies, used to work in a necktie factory.
How English? Well, Frenzy's Patrick Campbell developed a high-speed laser for the garment industry.
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time in the heavyweight division. Panic Attack and Frenzy. As you see right now, Frenzy coming out to Panic Attack. Those lifting arms has a chance to tip him over from the start.
Frenzy's got, he's 11 pounds lighter for this tournament, Sean. He's got Lexan replacing the steel on the top. Leaner and meaner.
These guys are both quick, both bring power. There you see the kill saws, hazards all over the arena, come out at any time. And now take a look now, Panic Attack started out fast, but it looks to me as if Frenzy's now on the offensive and doing most of the pounding here, and somebody's got to let these dogs out.
I'd like to see that titanium arm of Frenzy's come down hard on those two pups.
Take a look at Panic Attack now running around the arena. You can only run so far as Frenzy trying to chase him down, still using that swinging arm, trying to pound on Panic Attack. And it looks to me that there's some problems with the driving going on now here with Panic Attack.
All I see is Panic Attack avoiding and not using the lifting arm at all. To me, that's his remote control problem.
Living up to its name, Panic right now is Panic Attack. As you see 3 straight blows from Frenzy there now, getting himself in position to continue to pound. Every one of these blows is scoring points for Frenzy. We have 3 judges, all domination for Frenzy on Panic Attack.
Frenzy is just coming down with that bot tenderizer. That's what Bill the Cat and Patrick Campbell calls the end of that arm. And he is just crunching Panic Attack 3. And all Panic Attack 3 is doing is lifting that arm, Sean.
Yeah, with no offense and nowhere to lift it, Frenzy staying away and pounding. If you've got a calculator at home, you'll need it for all these points. With Frenzy scoring on Panic Attack. We're about a minute to go in this 3-minute bout, but I'm telling you right now, don't know if it can last. This punishment that Panic Attack has taken from Frenzy 6, 7, 8 blows in a row.
One remote is out, and the remote control for the arm is working. That's what I'm guessing.
This is being dominated by Frenzy as he's beating the dog's knot, no pun intended, out of Panic Attack. There you see the driver, remote control having trouble. They are not moving. This fight cannot last much longer, and it doesn't. This fight is over.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at the replay here. Break it down for us.
All right, Frenzy does some pushing early on, disorients Panic Attack 3 and starts pounding him. Bang, bang. Frenzy's yellow hammer made sure that he was dead. Panic Attack gone.
I'm telling you what, Frenzy is going to be fine for the next match because he can take a lot of punishment in this. Let's go down and find out about the decision.
Knockout in the blue corner, Frenzy.
A knockout for Frenzy means there'll be no British sweep. They'll give us these battle stats.
When you out-hit your opponent 25-2, as Frenzy did, light yourself a victory cigar. They were tied up in hazard damage, and Panic Attack did get in one lift, did absolutely nothing with it.
Well, let's go to the floor for some post-fight reaction.
I've never seen you guys land so many blows with Frenzy in a match. How did it feel?
It felt great. After all this hard work, it felt really good to go out there and pound somebody.
I think you guys need a little more sponsorship. See you in the next round. Good luck, guys.
There's a lot more action coming up as Suicidal Tendencies attempts a bloody coup against Biohazard. Bring us your tires, your motors, your brave machines yearning to kill.
Question is, do we have time to fit it?
Welcome back, everyone. Our night of stellar heavyweight action continues with Suicidal Tendencies and Biohazard.
Biohazard is the sleek, low-riding wedge built by Carlo Bertacchini. Its weapon is that mighty lifting arm that tosses bots around the box. Suicidal Tendencies is a British import built by Charles Binns. Suicidal Tendencies uses spiked grabbers to lift and separate his opponents.
When it comes to building their robot, the guys from Suicidal Tendencies have their own way of talking.
We have our own lingo as a group, in that a spanner is a hammer and a hammer's a spanner. We have Twizzly Watsits. Twizzly Watsit is a ratchet spanner. We have Thumpits. With Thumpit, that's you just get a sledgehammer, give it a thwack. We have Tappets. Tappet is a smaller hammer. We have Lenny the Lever. Lenny the Lever is just a lever, either a screwdriver or a purpose-built crowbar. We've got Twat It and we've got Kick It. Kick It, that's when you kick it. We know what we're talking about. You lot probably won't.
Yes, you can use whatever you want to put your robot together, but when it comes to weapons, there are a few rules, and here's Bill Nye to explain.
Now, every bot is encouraged to beat his or her opponent into a heap of scrap metal, but there are some restrictions on weapons. There are no corrosive sprays, no electricity-based weapons, no explosives, and no untethered projectiles. And it sounds like a lot of rules, but I think you'll see plenty of bot busting anyway.
Let's send it down to the battle box for Mark Biro's introduction.
Corner to my right. He will pound you, astound you, and turn you into ground round 2. In the red square, it's Suicidal Tendency. And in the blue square, upside down, you know he'll turn you inside out and round. Here is Biohazard.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. in the heavyweight division, suicidal tendencies on the left. And there you see Biohazard, who's now on your left, who is one of the pre-tournament favorites and has something to prove after last year, missing out with some mechanical trouble.
Made it to the semifinals last year, but Velty got robbed. Suicidal tendencies had motor problems in the last tournament.
They're feeling each other out here. As you see the kill saws come out of the arena floor. Hazards all over will come out at any time during this fight. Leverage, quickness matter, and leverage is the key for Biohazard as these two still not on the major offensive, but there goes Biohazard as he drives suicidal tendencies right into the spike strip.
Takes a little trip to the spike strip himself, but so low to the ground and only 4 inches tall, gets right out of it.
Genius builder Carlo Bertocchini has done a great job with this very simple but efficient bot, as now he looks to be on the offensive, does Biohazard. And that spike there bothers me because it can't get all the way down to Biohazard to create any punishment.
It's a powerful weapon. It delivers over 500 pounds of force. They call it the toothpick, but yeah, it can't reach Biohazard. And look at the wedge on the front of Suicidal Tendencies. The spike lifting arm's been bent up. He can't get underneath that low bot.
Biohazard can get underneath Suicidal Tendencies, as you saw there, scoring points. You see Biohazard now into the pulverizers.
5 pulverizer pops.
We're halfway through this fight. This is the heavyweight division, mainly dominated by Flashy and Taylor, and Biohazard feels he has something to prove.
He sure does, and proving it he is, Sean, to use some broken English. Now he's going to look at that 4-bar mechanism arm. It's beautiful. It pushes bots up and over. He flips people like crazy.
Scored again as he almost flipped Suicidal Tendencies over. That big tank-like looking piece of machinery, and Biohazard again using that lifting arm as we're under a minute to go in this heavyweight bout. Remember, 3 minutes or until one of these bots is dead on the floor. Biohazard striking properly, trying to stay away from Suicidal Tendencies' strengths, which aren't many on the offensive right now.
This is not a good bot for Suicidal Tendencies to fight. He can't attack right now. He's got nothing.
There you see, Suicidal Tendencies got on top, but you know what? That's not scoring points for him. Biohazard with the leverage. As you see, the kill saws are going to take off part of that.
They took off some of the tread off Suicidal Tendencies, and he's on his back right now. Now, that toothpick I told you about can flip him over, but it doesn't have to. Look, it looks like Biohazard just gave him an assist. Flipped it back over on his front. That bot is afraid of nothing.
Suicidal Tendencies will have trouble moving. Not only does he get part of that movement on the left side there of his BattleBot, but there is no stripping there now. It is completely gone. The tread is gone.
It's got to be it. Look at that.
This one's been called. This fight is over. The fight is over. Biohazard's going to win this. Bill, take us through these replays.
That was an impressive victory. Biohazard takes Suicidal Tendencies to the pulverizer and then starts using that powerful arm to toss him over and toss him over again.
Let's get down to the decision as Mark Biro will give us the formal
for the
decision.
blue square, Biohazard.
We'll break this down for him.
Here you go. Biohazard showed his homicidal tendencies as he took his opponent and hazard damage 7-1. Suicidal Tendencies was outslugged in hits 10-6.
We've got the post-fight reaction. Let's go down to the floor.
This is definitely a nearly indestructible design. How is anyone going to compete with you?
I wouldn't say that. You can never tell, but...
you never know. Good luck. You're moving on to the next round.
Moving on, and that's what counts.
Another BritBot bites the dust. Biohazard will advance, and Gold Digger will try to make it a clean sweep for the U.S. tonight. He battles Kilohertz when this Comedy Central sports presentation returns.
Hi, I'm John Reed from England. This is Kilohertz. She kills and she hurts. Our strategy is ram them hard and then hit them with our pecker.
If he were allowed to speak, he might tell you, do not construct or operate a robot or a BattleBot without proper supervision. Welcome back, everyone. Kilohertz, the last of tonight's British heavyweights, is about to face first-timer Gold Digger. Bill, take us through the fight cards.
As you wish. Builder Randy Eubanks takes Gold Digger into the ring for this bot's debut fight. Gold Digger uses aggression, determination, and a cold-hearted pickaxe. Kilohertz is the axe-whacking bot built by Oxford, England's John Reed and Dominic Parkinson. If Kilohertz doesn't do damage with the axe, he will do it with hard-hitting slams. The stakes are high, and John Reed is here to win. just where does he get his inspiration?
I used to race radio control model cars for 10 years, and this is basically like a huge radio control model car with an axe on top.
This top-notch, terrifying toy of John's is costing him a pretty penny.
I must have spent over $10,000 on it in the last few years.
This hobby will cost you money and the respect of your neighbors. Just ask them.
We always wondered what he does in his garage, so now we know.
He makes such a noise. You know, it's like midnight sometimes when he's making these metallic grinding noises, and I'm trying to go to sleep.
Well, we've actually only had one neighbour complain so far. Maybe they're frightened of us. They don't want to come around and complain.
It's the UK's last hurrah of the night. Here's Mark Bureau.
In the red square, to my right, leaving other bots, hanging on in quiet desperation, is the English way of Kilohertz. And in the blue square, other bots may look better, some may look bigger, but your luck has run out if you have to face Gold Digger.
Here we go, heavyweight division, boxes locked, lights are on, it's robot fight time, 3 minutes, or till ultimate destruction for one of these bots.
There's our slam cam getting a good view of the action.
As you see right now, Kilohertz comes over to get a little bit of Gold Digger right from the start. There's the spinners. You'll see ramrods all over the place. And there again is the kill saws coming up and giving a little bit to Gold Digger.
Gold Digger spending some time over the kill saws. He's got Lexan on top, steel on the bottom to protect him from those kill saws.
Oh, nice ram shot by Kilohertz. Gets in right now. He's the aggressor. As you see, winding up. Oh, big blow, 2 big blows from Gold Digger, and the kill saws come out and land a blow on both Kilohertz and Gold Digger.
Well, they've both spent some time over the kill saws now. Let's see what happens. There's the spiked arm of Kilohertz. We haven't seen that come down, or appears to be ineffective, Sean.
It does, and maybe there is something wrong with the remote control. You see, sizing up is Gold Digger trying to get something going on that Lexan of Kilohertz.
And that side Lexan of Kilohertz is thinner than the stuff on top. It's 1/4 of an inch as compared to 3/8 of an inch.
Take a look now as you see Gold Digger kind of moving around, not allowing Kilohertz to size him up and ram him, trying to move around to the backside and stay away from the weapon of Kilohertz. Right now, Kilohertz doesn't have a lot on the offense. There's 2 more blows by Gold Digger as we're halfway through this heavyweight bout.
Not huge blows, but getting in some points with that pickaxe, which is how he got his name. It's a miner's axe on the end of that
There's another
arm.
big blow.
That's a nice
now
hit.
that staggered Kilohertz there. Big shots by Gold Digger as Randy Eubanks has this thing going on right now. And that machine spinning and that axe going. The hazards now are not taking over because these guys are staying in the middle, but Kilohertz having trouble driving his bot as we're under a minute to go. Gold Digger's landed a couple big blows.
Kilohertz can't bring that arm down. He should attack Gold Digger and maybe absorb some of the blows with his spiked arm. That's all he's got to do.
And he's got to use that big size of his to try and ram Gold Digger into the spike strips and trying to slow down that nice axe that Gold Digger's landed now about 4 or 5 times before Kilohertz has even done anything since the first 30, 45 seconds of the fight.
And I said John Reed's a good driver. He is. He's having problems right now.
We're under 30 seconds to go, and you can see a little bit of incapacitation going on here with Kilohertz. Well, hey, how about that? Going after Kilohertz right now, trying to score some more points just to make sure as this fight winds down in this 3-minute bout.
That's important. And he'll sit there and spin, and Kilohertz just looks like he's going to keep coming right at him.
Well, you know, he doesn't have much choice. He's going to have a knockout as Kilohertz. As Gold Digger now is putting it to him. Remember, 3 judges, 15 points apiece. Another
right
blow
at the end there.
You bet.
Right into the thinner Lexan of Kilohertz.
And that fight is over. There's Randy Eubanks. Bet he's feeling pretty good about Gold Digger's chances now. Let's get to the replay, Bill. Break down what looked to be Gold Digger's dominance.
Kilohertz applying some brute force here, but unable to get the axe to come down, and that leaves Kilohertz completely vulnerable to Gold Digger's spinning whack attack. Effective.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 judges
go to the
at
box and get the final decision.
turned in a 38-7 decision for the blue corner, Gold Digger.
A landslide victory for Gold Digger, and this night belongs to the bots from the US of A. Battle stats and the hit of the week. They're coming up next. The hit of the week dished out by the BattleBots Arena's Pulverizer, putting an early end to Suicidal Tendencies BattleBot season. Welcome back, and Gold Digger has just punched his way to a solid victory over a very tame Kilohertz, and Bill here's got the battle stats.
Kilohertz and Gold Digger both one pin, the hazard damage even at 1, but if you have any doubt as to where the judges' 38-7 scoring came from, take a look at the hits. Gold Digger 21, Kilohertz a feeble 2.
Well, we've got the rest of the story down on the floor.
Kilohertz didn't do a lot of killing and not a lot of hurting either, did it?
No, we forgot to plug in the blooming pneumatic line, so that didn't work. And then the computer crashed, so total failure.
Great victory. Upset another one.
Oh, I don't believe it.
It was amazing. Well, did you do any damage to your instrument?
I think it bent the weapon shaft.
I hate it when people bend my shaft.
He's excited. He's moving on to the next round.
He's an athlete, Randy,
Guys,
that's why.
he's excited.
Another great night of fights. Our forefathers would be proud.
I agree. Frenzy with a little wham bam thank you Uncle Sam as he gave Panic Attack 3 the once over and over.
Suicidal Tendencies found out just how lethal Biohazard can be.
And Kilohertz should fit nicely in the overhead compartment for his flight to England after his pummeling from Gold Digger.
Hey, remember our motto, if you build it, they will come and try to break it. So for Heidi Mark, Bill Nye, Randy and Jason Sklar, I'm Sean Salisbury.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. We got a box full of robot riding coming your way next week. Until then, good night.
You're watching Comedy Central. Stay tuned for more of the rabid robots of BattleBots. Next